Orville, I wanted to respond to your note here. Thank you for what you wrote there about suffering and sorrow. And I want to speak specifically to your mention of John Caylor, just to give some context to other people on the forums. John and Carolyn Caylor, a part of your church where you are an elder in Delaware. John's been suffering with cancer for many years now. We've done two conferences, October a year ago, and then this past March, and we stayed with John and Carolyn, and I spent a lot of time talking to both of them. Spent a lot of time talking to John, always sitting in his recliner right there in the living room, and just a wonderful man as he told many stories about his work in Southeast Asia and what God has done in his life, and of course his affection for Christ was most evident. They are a wonderful couple, just profoundly hospitable, and actually they have the ideal house for us to stay in, and so we enjoyed staying with them. But interacting with John, he was just a quiet, humble soul who really made much of Christ and did not make much of his cancer, as you very well know. I mean, actually, you would not even know that he was dying the time that we were up there. Dwayne, the other elder there at your church, he did text me a week or so ago and let me know that John was sick, and then texted me back to let me know that John had passed, that he had gone to heaven. Lucia also called Carolyn and talked to her on the phone, and they had a wonderful conversation. And so I just appreciate what you said here, and I just wanted to publicly to you, and you're welcome to share this with anyone that you wish, but I just love John and Carolyn. They're a wonderful couple. They had an amazing life, and Carolyn was talking to Lucia about how easy it was, to be married to him and how wonderful he was. And I know this is going to be a huge source of loss for her. But anyway, thank you for being an elder up there at Sussex County Bible Church in Delaware. And thank you for serving this family. I just want to publicly, to you and whomever else, just express my appreciation, the privilege to be able to meet John and Carolyn. As you know, our philosophy of conference ministry is that we don't stay in hotels. We want to stay with people, and we do that for two reasons. One, it helps with the cost on the church. It's less expensive to stay with people than it is to stay in a hotel. But also the second reason, it allows us to get to know the church, the people in the church. And as I was reading your post here, I was thinking about that second reason. If we had done two conferences at Sussex County Bible Church in Delaware and stayed in a hotel, this is what we would have missed. And this is a little bit hard to talk about, so I'm going to stop talking before I cry. But we would have missed John and Carolyn. And that would have just been unfathomable. And so I thank God that we had the privilege to stay in their home and to meet them and have a limited interaction with someone that you have benefited from and been a part of for a whole much longer and in a much more deeper way. But anyway, when I saw you mention John, I wanted to put this up and just in loving memory of John Caylor. He finished well. He finished strong. He has his reward.